Deadstream. I have not laughed this hard in a long time. Let's get into it. Welcome back, my fellow horror film fans. I'm Mike C, and welcome into the Chrono Cabin. So Deadstream is a new horror comedy that just released on Shudder this Halloween season of 2022. Let me give you a quick synopsis. A disgraced internet personality attempts to win back his followers by live streaming one night alone in a haunted house. What could go wrong? He accidentally pisses off a vengeful spirit, and his comeback becomes the fight for his life. And boy, it is a fight for his life. I absolutely loved this movie. It was so much fun. As I mentioned, this is a horror comedy, but with a strong emphasis on jump scares. The jump scares in this movie were absolutely fantastic. I loved them. I jumped multiple times. It's not the creepiest of movies, but there's a lot of great, fun jump scares done really well. I have to admit, this one took me by surprise. I didn't think I would like it as much as I did. I generally get a little tired of found footage horror, reality-based horror, or in this case, live streaming horror where you just have a bunch of cameras set up. But no, this one, they really nailed it. They really absolutely nailed it. It did feel like you were watching a live stream, but at the same time, it felt like I was watching a movie too. There is so much of a Sam Raimi Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2 vibe, and I'm talking about the original Evil Dead, not the remake, the original. And if you liked Evil Dead or Evil Dead 2 with Bruce Campbell, you will probably love this movie. It just has that total Evil Dead comedy type feel. Bravo to the makeup artist, by the way, because the demons in this look fantastic. I don't think they used a lot of special effects. I think they just used a lot of makeup, kind of like what they did in Evil Dead. This was written and directed by Joseph Winter and Vanessa Winter. Vanessa Winter actually directed VHS 99. They are both very talented, and they did a great job directing and writing this film. And Joseph Winter also stars in this movie, and he is absolutely perfect. He is that perfect, annoying streamer that you just can't take your eyes off because he's such a train wreck. He played it so well. This also stars Melanie Stone, and she is wonderful in this movie as well. I'm not going to say too much about her character because I don't want to ruin the surprise, but it's a lot of fun. I was actually really impressed with the way they filmed this. I mean, yes, it's obviously a lot of self-cam footage, but some of these scenes I think required quite a bit of choreography to kind of get down and nail. And as you watch it, you might find it kind of impressive. Like, there was some pretty long stints where he was recording and kind of going back and forth between the cameras. The editing in this movie is fantastic too. I think perhaps one of the funniest things in this movie for me was just watching the chat stream. Because the chat stream, it kept going and going, but there were some just hysterical comments. And I'm not talking about the ones that he actually addresses, where, you know, he'll respond to the person like asking a question or making a statement. It's actually reading the ones that don't get answered. You just have to keep watching them as they scroll, but that is part of the fun. I almost want to watch it again and just make sure I don't miss any of the chats going by, because some of those statements are really funny. It's like, you know how it is on a chat live stream. I mean, sometimes you just get these off the wall comments. Well, this is great because this whole horror thing is happening and these demons are attacking. And for instance, you just have this one chat go, "I'm pregnant," and that's it. And no one, responds to it. Just absolutely great. I also really enjoyed how they handled the music in this movie. This is supposed to be a live stream, so you're not going to have a film composer composing over it. But to add a little music ambiance to everything, the streamer, he had this little tape player and he had these little pre-mixed tapes, and so he would just throw in the tapes, press play, and then you had a little bit of a soundtrack. It was really fun, very unique, kind of inventive. Again, it made me feel like, oh yeah, I'm still watching a movie. Overall, just a great job filming, great job editing, great makeup, and it was just a single location, very small crew. Again, another great Shudder original. I am really enjoying the Shudder originals. I guarantee you'll have a good time if you watch this. If you like the Evil Dead 2, even though it's that live stream concept, you're gonna like this movie because there's so many elements of that in there. This is a great movie to watch any time of year, but especially right now since we're kind of closing in on Halloween, I think it's a real fun movie to watch. You could watch it Halloween night and you could just have a blast with this. So I hope you watched this movie and I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you did. My next video is probably going to be the Chrono Cabin Halloween picks. These are old movies and new movies that I think are great to watch around Halloween. I have done a couple videos from last year around Halloween, including the John Carpenter movies to watch besides Halloween, and Halloween's a given, of course, but just in case you want some other variety. Also, a couple really creepy movies that you can watch, I think, if you really want a good scare. I'll have those listed below as well. Also, you might notice I've done a few shorts. These involve Billy, and this involves my Halloween countdown. I'm mostly posting the final 13 days of Halloween, but I've been watching a horror movie a night since September 1st, and Billy kind of explains it. It's pretty self-explanatory. Anyway, guys, if you like my channel, please subscribe. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. You can give it a thumbs down too. That's fine. I will understand. But you can ring that bell for future notifications whenever I release new content. Keep enjoying your Halloween season. Keep watching those horror movies. And I will see you soon.
Trick or treat, it's what you say at Halloween. Trick or treat, it's what you say at Halloween. Trick or treat, it's what you say.